Hi Bayshore family, it's Mr. Lugo and I'm here to talk about first grade. For the month of February, our standard is I care about those who are treated unfairly. This month, in first grade, we read books that encourage students to fight injustice and stand up for others. This led to amazing discussions about identifying inequities, anti-racism, and the power of coming together for a just cause. Our standard also tied into Black History Month, in which we dived into the past to discuss prominent African American figures whose bravery amongst adversity helped pave the way for others, and how we must continue to fight against intolerance today for a better tomorrow. Throughout the month, students engaged in activities that were not only fun, such as art, but also did work that reflected on the bravery of historical figures and learned how they can channel that same bravery themselves to be social justice superheroes.
Hi, this is Mr. Gertis for second grade student of the month. We have Shanti and Janessa, and here they are to tell you some more.
My name is Shanti. Mr. Gertis wonders I could be student of the month this year. When I was in my different school, but I was 2. But I was 3. I went to a different school. When I was there until I came to preschool in Bayshore. I saw someone treating somebody unfairly. I didn't like it because he was doing a lot of mean things to her. She was bullying her stuff, and I didn't like it. So I stood up for myself and told him, "Hey, that's not nice. That's not cool, bruh. You shouldn't show her some respect and care." So he didn't. And that's how I've become student of the month this year, because I was doing up for my little sister. She's in kindergarten, and yeah. And if you want to be student of the month, this is the news. Recording 8-year-old Shanti. Bye. Will be.
All right, thank you, Shanti. And here is Janessa telling about her student of the month.
Shocking news, 8-year-old girl gets student of the month. Hi, I'm Janessa Ray. Mr. Gertis wants to recognize me as student of the month. I feel so happy because I've only been student of the month once, but now twice. Thank you. When we discussed talking about people treated unfairly, I thought of this one time I got in trouble for. My best friend Zoe, she was being treated unfairly, by a second grader. He would be mean to her. So I don't know why I did it, but I told a third grader to go not beat him up. No, definitely not beat him up. I told him to tell him that's not nice. Go chase after him, and I got in trouble for it. I thought it was the only way to make it done. So, if you see somebody treated unfairly, you should show them you care. Because if you do, you might get student of the month. Good luck. Janessa out. Shocking news, I tell you. Tune in next time for student of the month next month. Make sure to stay warm and don't turn into an icicle. Bye.
All right, thank you, Shanti and Janessa.
Hi, Bayshore. In February, our student of the month demonstrated very clearly that he knows how to treat others fairly. I chose Damien because he is always saying please and thank you. He is always helping his classmates practice how to take turns speaking and listening to each other. But most importantly, he understands that everybody has their own unique needs. In class, we all talked about how to show fairness to everyone. And Damien knew that it is fair to help others when you're able to help. But we also talked about how when someone gets hurt, fairness means to give them the care they really need, and not to be fair by giving them the exact same thing that another person gets. Damien was articulate and passionate when explaining his opinions on fairness. So congratulations on being named our February Student of the Month.
Hi, Bayshore. This month, we are celebrating some students who are very kind. They're empathetic, right? They think about other people. They want to make sure things are right, things are fair, and everyone's taken care of. So the first student I want to celebrate from my class, my morning class, is Romeo Hornbaker. Congrats, Romeo. Students said that you're so kind in breakout rooms, and you're always looking out for other people. And my second student is Jackie Lamb. Congrats, Jackie. Students said that you are a good friend, a kind person, and I've seen so many times where you have helped other students out this year. All right, have a wonderful day, everyone. Let's find out who else has won Student of the Month.
Good morning, good afternoon. For Student of the Month, our class says that he's the nicest guy they know. He is mindful of other people's feelings and treats others how they would like to be treated. Our class nomination for Student of the Month of February is Anthony Varay. Congratulations, Anthony.
Hi, Bayshore. So for February, we had a standard that was very much like this little book. It's called The Golden Rule. And it really is what you all practice every day. What you do to others is what you'd like to do to yourself. You wouldn't do to somebody else what you wouldn't want done to yourself. So treat other people the way you would want to be treated. The thing about this little book is that the Golden Rule is something that every culture has a version, and this little book tells me. So I thought I'd just share a couple of them with you. Confucius said, "What you do not like, if done to yourself, do not do to others." And another one, "The golden rule is like a compass. I keep it always in my pocket. And if I ever am lost or disoriented, I take it out and immediately know which way to go." And then there is, this is a Nigerian Yoruba proverb. "One going to take a pointed stick to pinch a baby bird should first try it on himself to feel how it hurts." And then there's a final one. "There are creeds and rules to guide us and help us in life's school. But the finest creed for every need is the good old golden rule." So this month, the people I want to celebrate for expressing the golden rule, I have two people to lift up. One is Kayla Trin, and the other is Kingsley Tan. Kingsley is a person who always jumps to it in our Zoom meetings. Whenever there's something that somebody needs, he finds a way to help. And often it is thinking what they would want and then helping to provide that without being asked. Many times it is just putting things in chat so that people who are late can come and get that link, and other things that Kinsley's done over the year. He practices the golden rule. The other person is Kayla. Kayla's response to the Black History Month program was immediate and really deep. She pulled out a piece of paper and something that she could work with. It turned out the paper was black. Well, that was appropriate. And then she had a colored pencil that she could draw the fist as what for, being an ally. And so she did that. And then she drew another person next to it and colored in on top of that. It's really great. And we put it out on our bulletin board outside her classroom because we all felt so moved by the Black Lives Matter and by the Black History Month assembly. So use this golden rule like my students and have a wonderful month.
Hi, Bayshore School. There was a three-way tie again in room 206. Everyone is so kind. It's just hard to pick just one because everyone is really, really leaning to empathy in room 206. This month when we talked about empathy, we used our read aloud, Hello Universe, to talk about how the author shares different perspectives of characters to help us understand how different people can have a different understanding of the exact same event and a different understanding of each other. We've also been talking in social studies about how it's really important to read journals and letters and listen to the histories of people who actually were there, because otherwise it's hard to know what their stories are in order to learn their history. And we just talked about what empathy means, what it means to understand how someone else feels and not just how you feel and want to be treated in a situation. So the three students that stood out to room 206 were Mateo, Yangtong, and Jordan. Mateo was nominated because he always says hi to everyone. He's very kind whenever he sees you, and he wants to cheer everyone up. And he wants to be everyone's friend, this idea of really trying to understand the whole class. Yangtong was nominated. Friends said that she has been kind since kindergarten, that she reached out and was friendly even on day one, and they still remember that in 5th grade. Friends said that she notices when others are feeling sad and reaches out to them in the chat or reaches out to them after class to try to cheer them up. And that she is really open to volunteering to participate and really nice about talking. And I think that student noticed that sometimes in room 206 it can be really quiet. And so part of empathy is noticing what the community needs and stepping up in that moment and being brave. And friends also noticed that Yangtong is generally in a really good mood. And when she's not in a good mood, she's really honest about it and honest about whatever she needs to help herself in that moment. Jordan was also nominated for helping others in a way that makes them feel calm. When he's in a breakout room, that student said that he recognizes how hard the work is, so he doesn't make the person feel bad about needing help, and encourages them to keep trying because it'll be easier when we try things together and learn from each other. Jordan also noticed that, or a friend noticed about Jordan, is that not only is he really helpful and empathetic when they game together and do things as friends, he also reminds the other student to try their asynchronous work, to do their independent math, and checks in to make sure that if they're confused, he's always there to help. Alright, nice work, room 206.
Hi Bayshore, this is Mr. H. A science experiment went wrong and I turned into a plant. No biggie. Our 5th grade students of the month are Harold and Alma from the morning class, who both treat their classmates with kindness and they recognize how others are treated. From the afternoon, we chose Chloe C. and Renton, both who are always modeling what it means to show respect and treat others how others should be treated. We could not pick just one or two. We had to pick 4 this month because all 4 of these students showed what it means to treat others well.
Hello, I'm Miss Pepe and I'm presenting Student of the Month for my 2 homerooms A1 and B1. And we talked a lot this month about how we can care for others and show concern. And so I have 2 Student of the Months and these 2 people were nominated by several different people. One person writes, I know this person cares about how people are treated and feels concerns for others because she's always cheering on people to participate in class in the chat. Someone else wrote, she's always spreading positive vibes and she's always making people care and she cheers people on. And someone else writes, she is kind and cares about others. So congratulations, Daily. You are Student of the Month in my classroom. And then the second person is someone who also cares a lot for people. And she was nominated because someone wrote, they are the kindest person I know. From what I've experienced with them, even though we're in distance learning. So congratulations to Martha. You are also Student of the Month. As a congratulations, Daly and Martha.
Hi everyone, Miss McFeeters here. I'm excited to announce our February Student of the Month. Congratulations to IC. Super proud of you. We love you. I agree with everything that your classmates had to say with you. And when asked for evidence and examples of this social justice standards, here's what your classmates had to say about you. IC, you stick up for people when they aren't respected or when someone feels like they aren't included. IC goes above and beyond and does a really great job sticking up for herself. IC is always kind to others and doesn't expect anything in return for her compassion. Thank you, 8th grade, for these great examples, and congratulations, IC.
Hey, middle schoolers. So there's only one student of the month for my homeroom for February. I want to read to you what one student had to say about this individual. He's just a kind kid overall. I've noticed he's had tough times, but he does not let that get in the way of him being the best version of himself. I thought that was just a perfect description of Kona. Congratulations, Kona. You are our Student of the Month for February.
Congratulations to our February Student of the Month, Patricia Arroyo Aguayo. Patricia, thank you so much for always trying to make sure that everyone feels included in our classroom community. Your classmates said it all, it's undeniable, but you're always so friendly, you're warm, you're welcoming, always smiling, and you have a great sense of humor. And I also really appreciate that, you greet me and you check up how I'm doing, and I see you do that with other staff and students as well, and that really means a lot. So thank you, Patricia, and again, congratulations. Patricia Arroyo Aguayo, February Student of the Month.